Welcome to LFC Rest Forever channel, everyone. Well, that was unexpected. That was unexpected. That was absolutely awful, that second half. Um, I've been saying it for a while. This kind of stuff has been creeping into our team, like what we used to do in the past, struggle against the lower teams. You know, Burnley are absolutely anti-football. They don't play football, but every opportunity they get on set pieces, they will do damage. Unfortunately, we fall for things like this at the moment, and they deserve their goal in the second half as well. So let's just start with Henderson. You can see without our captain, the team ain't the same. We struggle without Henderson and the leadership he gives us. As much as I love Van Dijk and the other players in the pitch, but it's not the same. Let's just be honest here, people. It's not the same, and that was that second half was awful. Let's discuss that in a moment. But yes, Henderson, thank you for everything. Premier League winning captain, you've done us proud. And hopefully we'll see you coming back next season. But he is going to lift the trophy, people, so don't be worried about that. As for the first half, and Trent was dropped, as well as Naby Keita and Williams and Jones came on. They done good. I got to be honest. They done good, but you know, like if we're chasing a record, you can't put players that haven't played a lot of games in the team. I know, like Klopp does one of these surprises every single time now and again because we won the league already. But the thing is, we're chasing a record, people. I know we won the league and all that stuff, but if we've got a record to go for, we've got to play our full strength team, and we can't muck about with that. And they done well in the first half. Don't get me wrong, they done well. They done their bit. The goal came out, obviously after they went off, but yeah, we just couldn't basically score a goal because Nick Pope in goal was outstanding today. And maybe it's to do with a lack of quality in the finishing, but he made some crucial saves at the same time as well. Salah, same old Salah, not passing. Even Mane actually did that today. And you know, like when you're looking for goals all the time for yourself, you forget there's a teammates there, and unfortunately, that's what we're seeing in Salah. He's forgetting that we need to win games. It's not all about goal records. You won it in the last 2 seasons. Just give. It will come if you don't be greedy. I guarantee you, the goals will come if you don't be greedy. You just need to stop things with things like that. Obviously, Nick Pope done an outstanding save that was going to the top corner by Salah when he shot with his right foot, and the game just carried on from that. Salah missing chances. He had opportunities to score goals. He hit some over the bar, some straight at Nick Pope, and that was pretty much the whole game. It was becoming like that. Don't get me wrong. Curtis Jones had a couple of chances in the first half as well. If he had his shooting boots and regular games, maybe he would score those goals. But you can't blame the kid. He's done well, in my opinion. When he came on, he done outstanding. Because when you come to a team that's winning things and all that stuff, and you have to be like part of that, um, it's going to be hard in the beginning. But listen, he done well. I've got no arguments against Curtis Williams and Nico Williams. They done outstanding today. It's just the easy chances that's pissing me off. We're missing too many easy chances in front of goal, and it's creeping in. I don't know if people noticed that it's creeping in for a lot of games this season. And I've always said it, like teams like Burnley and Crystal Palace, and like teams in the lower halves, we always somehow play like this. I thought we got away from things like this because in the old days, that was the games that we used to like drop points on, and obviously we did today. But it keeps, I don't know what it is, but in the last couple of seasons, we've managed to like do better against things like this. But Watford, Burnley now, even the Norwich game after the winter break, we scored in with like one goal in the last few minutes by Mane. We struggled in that one as well. They had their chances. The thing people need to understand is these teams had chances against us. They either take them or they blow them. But on other days, those games could have been a loss or a draw. But it keeps on happening, people. We've got to congratulate Nick Pope. he was outstanding throughout the game today. He wasn't like letting any goals in like so cheaply, no matter what we do. And that first half was dominant performance. Fortunately, Andy Robertson scored an outstanding header from a Fabinho like through ball, like over the top ball. He done like a header straight that arrowed straight to the top corner, and that I was impressed with that because I haven't seen Robertson. I think the whole players were impressed with that. I think Van Dijk had his hands in his head. He couldn't believe he actually scored something like that. Yeah, so the second half started. We played all right, but they had their chances in the second half as well, especially Rodriguez. He had odd chances, and I think Fabinho done a pass to Salah again, and Salah messed it up again. It's becoming too occurrent with these easy chances that we have in front of goal, and we keep messing up because this is like, if you look at it, this is the kind of performance you will get if you miss easy chances. You will actually get a draw or a loss in these kind of games, and this is what's happening. It's creeping back into our team. I think that's what Klopp needs to work on because I know we won the league, everyone. I know we won the league, but the last thing you want to do is lose focus and what is our intentions for next season as well. Because if we keep like taking it easy on teams and letting them back into the game, which we have been doing in the last few games, that's what happens. We just don't, especially when we go a goal down or get a goal equalized against us. We don't really our retaliation. Since we come back, it hasn't been the same as the first half of the season. We I already know we're gonna get a draw or a loss in that game once we get a equalizer or a goal down. That's how predictable we are. But anyway, in the second half, Curtis Jones missed another chance. He smashed it over the bar, and 68 minutes, Rodriguez scored a goal from an offside free kick, which didn't make sense to me. I have no idea how that is offside when there's one player playing them on. Well, cheap goal as they say, but there's still other instances you could defend that goal, which we haven't. And unfortunately, Rodriguez hit it in the bottom right hand corner of Alisson's goal. It was a good finish. Don't get me wrong, it was a good finish. But as the game went on, we looked lackluster. We didn't really do much. We had chances. Don't get me wrong, but the issue was we didn't have our shooting boots. It wasn't strong enough. It's like petty chances, like just hitting it, scuffing it to the floor, and then just rolling back to the goalkeeper. And that's how the game finished. Really, it wasn't that impressive. But listen, we still got a few points to go. If we win the rest of our games, like 3 games left, we could get to 102 points. It's going to be tough. Don't forget, we've got Chelsea at home, Arsenal away, and Newcastle away. So it ain't gonna be easy, people. But we still got to collect the points. We need to get back to basics, get the team going again, and manager needs to get into their backs because this kind of stuff in the second half is not acceptable. Let's be honest here, people. It's not acceptable. We shouldn't be, especially poor teams like anti-football teams like Burnley, should not be in games like this. I mean, they shouldn't even get a sniff of our goal, but they're getting it, unfortunately. And the players at the back to the front, you can't just blame individuals. It's the whole team. They're not playing as a team at the moment. That's why we're not getting the results we want at the moment. Don't get me wrong. We've done, obviously we won a few, but we draw a couple as well. But we just got to like get back to basics, like, and have that hunger as well, as we did in the past. And just win these 3 games, Liverpool. Just win these 3 games. It's not going to be tough if we play our own game. The only reason we muddle up in these kind of games and we get draws is because we play the other team's games. We played Burnley's game in the second half. First half we didn't. We dominated. We smashed them. We done everything we could. But if you look at the second half, we played their game and we looked lost. We couldn't. That was. Don't get me wrong. They had a few chances as well, but we just like tried to muscle them and run them and all this stuff, kicking it long, and we was like following it and making mistakes along the way. It was just becoming like Burnley's game. But what we seem to forget, we play different kind of football. Just stick with your football, Liverpool, and then we get through the season easily. Just to all we have to do is win our 3 games, and we got the record. You'll be remembered forever. Um, that's all I've got, people. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment below. And see you soon. Take care, everyone.